Hey again, it's Christina from Sunshine and Flora. So in this video, I want to share with you all the varieties of pumpkins that I am planting this year out in the cut flower garden. Every year I plan for a big end of the season market that is the third weekend of September. It's called the Made and Found Midwest Market. It's about 20 minutes away down in Anthon, Iowa. It draws thousands of people. And to that market, I take both cut flowers and small to medium sized pumpkins that I can easily sell at the market. So every year I specifically plan what varieties that I want to grow for that market. And then of course, the leftovers I take to our local farmers market. But now that I have the storefront, I plan on selling them in the storefront this year. So today I have two different things to share with you. This bag includes all of the seed packets of the pumpkin seeds that I have pulled that I want to grow out in the garden. But the Blue Pumpkin Seed Company, which is my favorite company to order pumpkin seeds from, just sent me an envelope of pumpkin seeds. I have no idea what's in here. I am so excited. They offer over 200 varieties of squash and pumpkins on their website, along with all other vegetable seeds. And he has sent me, I think, some new varieties that I've never planted before, so I want to open this with you as well. Now, I will link their website down below, but Blue Pumpkin Seed Company, they're out of Colorado. Make sure to check them out. Now, in addition to what I am growing out here in the garden this year, I also have my uncle that lives about an hour south. His season is a week or two ahead of mine as far as planting. I also sent him some seeds, some of which are the same as this to grow for me. So I should have a good stock of pumpkins this year. Now I'll put a picture up on the screen. This is where I plant my pumpkins. It is a 96-foot bed that's about 3 foot deep, and it is on the south side of the neighboring building, which is a white metal building, gets a ton of heat. This is where I grow my daffodils at. So this week I need to go out and I'll do a video on this. I'm going to braid or zip tie or something the foliage. I don't want to get rid of the foliage because I need to save that to dye back to give all the bulbs energy for next year. But I need to lay the foliage to the side, make my new compost piles so that I can get my pumpkins planted. So I'll do a video on that. But that's where the pumpkins go every year. They vine out on the concrete away from that building, and it's just a sea of pumpkin vines, and it is such a fun and easy area to harvest them. All right, let's get into the seeds. I'm not sure how many varieties are in here, 20 some. These again are all small to medium-sized pumpkins, so they're easy to sell at the market, easy for people to carry around or even put in the little shopping bags that I have. There are a few larger varieties in here, which you will see. I like to grow a few larger varieties that I can use for decoration in front of the storefront. But I also try to grow varieties that in the descriptions of them say the word or words heavy producer, prolific, because that means I'm going to get a good amount of pumpkins per vine. So these are in no particular order. Let's just start going through them. The first one, and I'll put pictures up on the screen, the first one is hot chocolate, and this is a variety I plant every single year. These are a beautiful tan pumpkin. I try to grow the varieties that are not just orange varieties because you can get those anywhere. I like to grow ones that are different in color. So actually, I'm not even quite sure if I have any orange ones in here, but hot chocolate is the first one. These also have really cool thick stems. The next one's Kongiku. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. This is a really cute tan pumpkin, only about 2 to 3 pounds. Now I get into a couple bigger size pumpkins. This is probably kind of a medium one. This is called Wagon Wheel. This one is about 12 to 14 pounds. And then Green Eggs and Ham. This is a hefty one. This one won't go to the market. This is for me. These get 30 pounds a piece, and these can vary in color from, you can see in the picture, like dark green, peachy, salmon, really pretty. So these are for me. All right, let's do a few of these gray ones. Mint Prince, this I have grown a number of years. This is kind of that mint colored pumpkin, 7 to 10 pounds. Silver Moon. This is a new one to me this year. This is just 5 to 6 pounds, so should be a really nice size, really pretty coloring. And then another larger one that won't go to the market unless I take a few. Sometimes I like to have some big ones at the front of my stands. Believe it or not, those sell because people haul them to their car. But this one is called Foggy Morning. This can get up to 20 pounds a piece. These are just beautiful. And again, all of these seeds came from the Blue Pumpkin Seed Company. All right. This is a doozy. This is another Me Pumpkin. Lunar Blush. These can get 35 to 40 pounds. These are big, but you can see the colorings. Absolutely beautiful. Gray Ghost, about 13 to 15 pounds. Definitely doable for the market. Sunlight. I don't have a poundage on these, but if I can remember right, they're about like this. Not very big, perfect for the market. These are yellow, and I love adding in the yellow color of the pumpkin to the market. Sandman. These are a cute little size, that really bright cream color. These are only 7 pounds. And then as far as the little mini pumpkins go, Golden Nugget. I ordered these last year, but I don't think I ever planted any because I never got any. These are kind of that peachy orange. They're small, tiny, and I'm really excited to grow these. I think these are supposed to be really prolific. So this one would also be a good one to grow on a trellis. Any of your mini pumpkins, if you don't want them taking up space on the ground, add a trellis. They'll grow vertically, and that will save you so much space. I do it every year. Then I have Valenciano. This is kind of a medium-sized white pumpkin, a little flatter versus round. I have not had the best luck with growing these in the past, and I am not sure why, but I'm going to try one hill of those again this year. Tandy. I loved this one last year. This is a tan pumpkin, but it's an upright pumpkin. Really unique shape to add into my market display and very prolific. I had one hill of these. I had so many of these. So one hill is definitely all I needed. Okay, so this is one orange run. This is the sugar pumpkin, and these you can store to make pies, but they're just a nice small orange pumpkin. I think this is the only true orange one that I have in the mix. Glass Slipper. This one is a beauty. These can get about 18 to 20 pounds, but they're also kind of that mixture of the pinkish orange with green. I just think that these are so pretty. White Delight, another medium-sized pumpkin, about 16 pounds. And then Midnight. This one is always a really good seller. I don't have the poundage on these, but they end up being about like this. Real technical, I know. These are those black looking pumpkins. And you want to make sure when you're harvesting these, you got to pay attention to this variety because you want to make sure to harvest them when they're black, because the longer they sit on the vine, they will go to that orange color. So if you want to make sure to get them when they're black, pay attention and harvest them a little early. They will be ripe, but you just want to make sure to get them before they get to orange. Now a couple of random ones from the Home Seed Company. Oh, that's another White Delight. That's a double. Porcelain Doll. I've had these for quite a few years. I haven't ever planted them for some reason. So I'm going to put these in the ground this year. I don't know. There might be maybe 5 to 10 seeds in here. I might just go ahead and plant all these in the same hill because this is an older seed. But yeah, I'm going to try Porcelain Doll this year. Then Black Futsu. This is one of my absolute favorite varieties, and this is probably one of the fastest ones to sell out of the market stand. It has almost a grayish mauve color, really unique, highly recommend growing it. And for me, it's pretty prolific. Now, along with the Black Futsu, Chinese Tropical, I think looks very similar. It just might be a little bit bigger. Black Futsu is about like this, so a very easy to carry size from the market. Kai Kai Hybrid, this is about 3 to 5 pounds. Another cute looking style pumpkin, easy to carry at the market. Casperita, small pumpkin, this is 1 to 1.5 pounds. This, for me, in my experience, is a little more of a bush variety. And so you can tuck this into some smaller planting areas. Highly prolific, perfect size. I grow Casperita every year. They sell like crazy at the market. Baby Bear, this is another orange one, 1.5 to 2 pounds. I've grown this before, in fact, on a trellis. I may or may not plant this one or the sugar pumpkin. I'm kind of debating between the two. Baby Bear is smaller than the sugar pumpkin, but I'm deciding between those two for the orange variety that I plant. Another package of porcelain doll. And then this is one that Blue Pumpkin Seed Company actually sent me last year, and I never got around to planting it. It's the Sunshine variety. Now, these are a smaller type pumpkin, a really beautiful yellow. I'm really excited to plant this. This is a definite must for this year. And from what I have been told, I don't think it says on here. Oh, it does say compact vines, ideal for smaller spaces. So this could be similar to the Casparita, only yellow. Sounds like a winner. I'm excited to plant this year. Okay, so those are all the varieties on the list. You're probably thinking, whoa, that is a ton, but I really like a good variety on my market stand. So now let's open the package that Blue Pumpkin Seed Company sent me. I may need a scissors for this. I'm really excited to see what's in here. And depending on space, oh my gosh, he sent me a whole bunch of packets. I'm so excited. I may have to find other spaces or cut some from the list, depending on what these are. Oh my gosh. Okay, look at this. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. There are so many varieties in here. Okay, so a lot of these may be ones I have never grown before. I don't know. When he picked these out for me, he said that all of these he handpicked, he thought would be good market varieties for me. So the owner is thinking these will be great for the market. Okay, the first one, American Tondo. I have seen this one. I have never planted it before. They are very cool looking. I've seen it at market. I think they're about like this. Real excited to try that. Okay, this one I have planted before. This one and their seed packets, you guys, are beautiful. This is called Phantomita. I actually planted this one last year. This is exactly what they look like. They're like bluish, black, lime green, kind of that Halloween spooky. They are super cool and were a good producer for me. That looks like a little card. I'll open that later. Okay, orange peel. Oh my gosh, these look so cute. 1 pound striped orange variety. Love. Oh my goodness, toad pumpkin. That is so cute. 1.5 to 2.5 pounds. Love it. I love that. I love that on his seed packets, he puts, there's a whole paragraph about information about the pumpkin. Right at the top, it tells the size of the pumpkin. And then he has planting information, days to maturity, the vine. This one says short vine. That's so handy to know. Definitely handy to know if they're long vined. So that's really awesome. Okay, this is called Uki, and the stems on these are cool. This is 1/3 to 1/2 pound. So these are smaller. This is a short vine variety, so you could easily tuck this in somewhere. Oh my gosh. Okay, they have outdone themselves. This is called Starburst. This is 12 to 14. This is a full vine, 12 to 14 pounds. And these are kind of the orangish, pinkish greens, shades varying peachy red to blue gray. Oh my gosh. Where am I going to plant all these? I love it. Okay, the next one is Royal Blue, and this is 12 to 14 pounds. Beautiful variety. Oh, popcorn. Okay, I planted popcorn 2 years ago. These are 18 to 20 pounders. These are bigger. It's a very pale yellow. And while sometimes you don't think the vines of these big pumpkins producing a lot of pumpkins, I had so many of these popcorn pumpkins. I could not believe it. Heavy producer, if you need a big, heavy producer pumpkin. Okay, this one's called Musky de Maroc. Hopefully I'm saying that right. This is, it says 25 to 10 pounds. I wonder if that is a typo. I bet it's supposed to say 5 to 10 pounds. Full vine, terracotta green, yellow, and buff colors blending with the bumps on it. Cool. Okay, this one I have planted before, Silver Edge. I think this is one I'm having my uncle plant for me. These are big vines, but will produce a lot. They're that white with the dark green stripe. Absolutely beautiful. If you're looking for a really unique round pumpkin, Silver Edge is a good one. Okay, I see Sunshine in here. He sent me that last year. I see Black Futsu. I went over that one. Always a favorite. Porcelain Doll. Love it. I have seeds for this one. Now there's Blue Doll. This looks to be the same size as the Porcelain Doll, only a blue color. Very pretty. Sugar Pie. We've already gone over those. Love that. Black Bear. This is the black pumpkin like Midnight, only a little bit bigger. Love it. Okay. Spicy Mocha. Oh my goodness. 18 to 20 pounds. This is that tan color. Looks similar to the hot chocolate, but maybe just a little bit bigger. Blaze. I know I sent this one to my uncle. I grow this every year. This is a big producer. This is a bush type vine, so you can pop it in a smaller area. Blaze. It's a really good producer, really good seller. Hooligan. This is another one I grow every year. This is a mini pumpkin, but it looks similar to Blaze. It's an orange and yellow striped. Always a really good seller. Moon Cake. I have not grown this one before. This looks like a little pumpkin. The shape of it looks really cute. It's a white one. Oh, and then Lemon Cake. Moon Cake, Lemon Cake. Cute. Okay, Chinese Tropical. Love it. Another package of Black Futsu. I think he knows I like that one. Black Futsu is 3 to 5 pounds. Chinese Tropical is a little bit bigger, 4 to 5 pounds. I think Chinese Tropical can get a little bigger than that maybe. Both of them are high yielding full vines. Okay, and then two more. Snowball. I've not talked about Snowball. This is one I sent my uncle to plant. I plant this every year. This says medium vine. For me, they get really long. These are big producers. Big producers. They are 1.5 to 2.5 pounds. A nice round pumpkin. You get so many per vine. It's almost comical. So if you're looking for a little white round pumpkin to get a ton, Snowball. Okay, and then this one is called Black and White, a spooky mix of Black Cat and Casperita. Oh, cute. So they package the black and the white pumpkins together for Halloween decorating. Oh my gosh. Well, a huge thank you to Blue Pumpkin Seed Company for sending me those seeds. You guys have to check them out. Tell them I sent you. It's an amazing company. And now I'm going to have to rethink where I'm going to plant all these because I'm going to have to add in some new varieties. I may have to add a little space out in my garden for more pumpkins. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up because I probably rambled on for way too long. I plan to plant my pumpkins. Oh my gosh, that gnat keeps flying in front of my face. Stop it. Anyway, I plan to plant my pumpkin seeds this week if it dries out because it's going to warm up. And some of the pumpkins take 120 days and I'm about 120 days out from that big market. So when I plant my pumpkins and address the daffodils, I will make sure to do a video. So watch for that coming out soon. Hope you guys have a great day. I hope you're having a great start to the garden season and we'll see you in the next video.